Hello guys, how are you? This is the build of the 148 Italeri F-16A. I thought I lost the footage of this one, so I posted a video 1 month, 2 months ago. Very poor video. And now I know that I recovered 90% of this build. I wanted to post it as it deserves, and I hope you enjoyed this video. The kit was a very detailed kit. Italeri needs a bit of work. But on this version, which is a different version than the decals that you are seeing here, I had to stick to this one. I preferred this one to another company that I'm not saying here, Kinetic, sorry. And well, I hope you enjoyed this video. The only extra I used on this one was a resin seat. I enjoyed this resin seat a lot. I painted it, primed it. I thought it was pretty detailed, of course, and contrary to the F-18 that I built, which the cockpit was very poor. This one, with a bit of work, you can detail the cockpit and obtain a very pleasant result. I saw this F-16 in particular fly at the 22nd of July of 2009 on the air base of Montreal in Portugal. Back then, I will never forget his low, full afterburner flight just a few feet of the tarmac. It was amazing. And with that livery of the F-86 Sabre painted on top, that's why this plane was also known as Sabre. It was something amazing. It flew just a few feet on top of the tarmac, full afterburner, full, then 90 degrees up and turn to the right on a very rainy day. I will never forget. And I never forget this plane. And as soon as I saw this kit on my local hobby shop, and I knew that the owner had these Polish decals, I said to myself, Alex, you just have to paint this one as it is. Unfortunately, I lost all the footage on an accident with my external drive, and I recently recovered practically 90% of the footage of the build of this one. I lost only painting the blue part, which, well, you will see that it's no big deal for the build itself. And I got a few pictures from a good friend that has a Facebook page. He is a spotter and has a very good photography and spotter page called Smoke On. If you can, just go to his Facebook. It's not advertising. It's an amazing photographic work. I bought a second-hand kit from him, a Tamiya Salamander, by the way, 148, which I intend to finish. And he gave me the pictures that you will see at the end in comparison with the kit, because back then I didn't have a camera good enough for that. So I never forgot this kit, never ever, or this plane. It's called Sabre. It has an amazing livery, and I hope you enjoy it and like it as much as I did, and still do. This plane was decommissioned already. In his last days, unfortunately I saw it, his wings were replaced, and it didn't have the falcon wings painted already, which was very sad. But when this jet had his livery just satined beautiful, it was majestic, it was fantastic. One thing I needed to do a lot on this kit was dry fit. I cannot overemphasize it enough. Just if you have any doubt about any part, even if you don't have it, just dry fit it first. It will help you on practically 50% of the build. If you know, and if you dry fit the part, you will already know, you will know what part does fit, what does not, what needs to be fixed. It helps a lot. Sorry about my English, it's not the best, but I do believe you understand it. Dry fit, dry fit, dry fit. Learn this the hard way. Back in the old days, I just wanted to build, do it fast, advance to the other kit. Been there, done that. I don't do it anymore. I take my time. These are watercolor pencils. In this case, it's dark German gray color. What I wanted to do is, instead of giving a dry brush to the corners of the cockpit instrument panel, I wanted to, the console, sorry. I wanted to just enhance a bit, and these pencils helped a lot. Here I just chose to glue it very slowly and by sections. First the nose, apply this 10-second plastic glue, which is very good from Deluxe Materials. I'm not paid or sponsored, I just like their stuff. I don't even know the owner of the company, but it's clearly someone who values modeling, because their stuff is very good. I don't care. Yes, I'm advertising, and I'm not even, because they are good. And this glue is very good. And I just glue it by sections, very slowly. As I told you right now, I take my time. I had all the time in the world back then. I was feeling a bit down, and this was helping me a lot, despite all the work I had to put on it. But hey, if it's not like that, it's not even worth it, right? Oh, and why is Alex with his thumb cut on? Yep, I need to unblock my phone. It was kind of a dumb moment when you want to watch a video on YouTube and you press the fingerprint and lock, and yeah, you have gloves. You need your thumb, right? Sorry about my hand. I do that all the time. In my defense, it's not easy to do some modeling with the camera right in front of your nose. And sometimes the right angle is not available, the left is undoable, and in front it's a bitch. So I'm sorry. And now let's clean this model with isopropyl alcohol. Removes the grass. I'm sorry. And now some isopropyl alcohol, because removes the grease from the kit and cleans it, prepares it to paint. Now to paint this F-16, originally the Sabre livery was painted on top of a classic Falcon or Viper paint, which was the dull gray, the GULL gray, dark light gray, you know, those grays. So just for fun and because I wanted to practice, I painted it black base, and then painted a full F-16 classic gray scheme. But then I started to apply the Falcon Wings decals, and I noticed that why was I applying the decals if I have the masks here? So I used the masks and pure blue, and unfortunately you cannot see that because that was one of the parts that wasn't saved. No problem at all. But I applied the blue, which on the tip of the wings of the Falcon of this F-16 has the Falcon feathers. And then I started to apply the blue and all the masking that was needed to build the library of this Viper, this F-16 MLU, and I really enjoyed doing that. As you can see here, I was relaxing, trying to marble paint, and I had the perfect dilution of these paints. So why not? Why not having fun and relaxation trying to paint? The airbrushes were just fantastic. The compressor also. Everything was cool, everything was good, and I was just having fun. Of course, underneath, on the belly, I had to paint it accordingly. But on top, I didn't have the necessity to paint it. I didn't need it to paint it on the gray tone completely. But I was having fun, so hey, why not?
I used several burnt metal colors, tones, even a blue metal and a purple metal titanium burnt metal tone, and applied the black Modelarski Świat Modeler's World black wash, oil wash, and I do believe I could replicate, let's say, the engine nozzle of the F-16.
All the highs and lows, said I'm gonna win, though the world might spin. Now I'm sitting here like I'm no one. It rains down on me, all the phone calls I'm ignoring. See, I'm a mess, just trying to guess my way through this. Just don't get enough of me. Just don't get
blue, the falcon feathers on the tip of the wings, and the falcon head near the canopy. Amazing livery. I had to cut the saber decal on the saber tail because the decal was too big, and the tail was the most discreet part that I could cut, and no one will notice it, okay? So I spent almost 20 minutes trying to put that decal on top of this falcon.
Just don't get enough of me. 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 Wanna go back in time when everything seems so clear, and when the problems we carried weren't even problems at all. Just don't get enough of me. Weren't even problems at all. Just don't get enough of me. Weren't even problems at all. Just don't get enough of me. Weren't even problems at all. Just don't get enough of me. Weren't even problems at all. Just don't get enough of me. So casually keep diving into concrete. So bittersweet. Huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat.
Much better than decals, don't you think?
Sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark. Maybe just a better kind of bitter. Lose gravity, I'm swimming in the quicksand. Up to my knees. Keep losing sleep, I manic dream at midnight. So hard to please. Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder, you know. Sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark. And maybe just a better kind of bitter.
And now a clay-based wash, dark and brown wash, just to dirty a bit the belly of this falcon.
Think about the stuff we play. How I'd rather do that instead. I keep screaming out loud from the top of my lungs, baby. Ooh, think about the stuff we play. How I'd rather do that instead. I keep screaming out loud from the top of my lungs, baby. Ooh.
finish this one, another Modelarski Sviat oil wash, just a panel enhancer, just to make the panels pop up a bit, and a few details here and there, and I call this finished. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I just loved to build this video. I would like also to say thank you to Smoke-On Facebook page for allowing me to place these pictures of this fantastic Sabre F-16 livery here. Please stay safe, okay? Stay indoors, stay safe, and as always, guys, keep modeling. Always with a smile. See you in the next one, guys.